terms, comments, and stories you're about to hear may not be suitable for some. Listener discretion advised.
All right now, boys and girls, we want to introduce...
Please allow me to adjust my pants. Listen to me.
Run as fast as you can.
I'm gonna give you what you need. Get ready for Bam Radio. Let me do it one more time. It's Radio Bam. Fucking idiot. What the hell am I talking about? It's Radio Bam.
And now, here's Bam.
Here's Bam.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Will Pendarvis, also known as the CEO of Faction. Bam Margera has asked me to host this very special edition of Radio Bam. Why is it special? Well, we've got a couple of exclusive interviews on today's show. Bam is on an airplane right now. That's why he couldn't be there for you. But he'll be back next Monday, and he will be taking your phone calls at that time. So get ready to call him and ask him what you want to ask him. Here's why this is an historic episode of Radio Bam. We're going to hear in a little bit an interview with Kat Von D, famous tattoo artist and star of L.A. Inc., with her boyfriend. If you haven't been keeping up with Hollywood gossip, then you might not know that Kat Von D is apparently dating Nikki Sixx of Motley Crue. This will be the first time that these guys have made a public appearance together, and their first interview ever as a couple. So get ready for that. And also, tonight on the show, a little bit later on, Steve-O. Steve-O is in the hospital for reasons that will become apparent as you listen to the interview. So we look forward to that. Steve-O from the hospital in just a little bit. Up next, Kat Von D with her boyfriend, Nikki Sixx of Motley Crue, and Bam Margera on Radio Bam. Let's get into some Crue.
The hi-fi kids. Strap yourselves in and lace up those shoes, because you're listening to Radio Bam on Sirius 28 Faction.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, Radio Bam, Sirius 28 Faction. I'm here with Kat Von D and Nikki Sixx of Motley Crue and Will Pendarvis of Sirius Radio. And
oh yeah, fuck yeah.
This is quite a room to be in, by the way.
Yeah,
that's pretty amazing.
I just got a.
It smells good.
Kat actually finished my entire full left sleeve now, so I'm
You're
fucking
done,
stoked.
finally.
I know I'm done. Now I'm probably gonna start working on my
The next one.
right arm too.
Right arm, left leg.
And then we went to Din Din and tried to avoid any kind of like hot spot. And then we go to this place called The Lodge. And then next thing you know, Kerry King comes waltzing in, and that was pretty strange.
It's a funny day today.
I know. I'm
Kerry King, we keep running into him in random restaurants all through Los Angeles.
Yep.
Huh?
It's the third time.
He is a stalker. You know, he used to be in a glam band. I mean, he used to have glam hair. You ever see those pictures of him?
I never saw it.
It's funny.
Oh,
no.
yeah.
And it's funny because, like, Aisha, his wife, is getting, like, a portrait of him when he was a baby. And it's crazy how... Did you see it?
Evil baby.
He looks evil in it, just like he does now. Like, he's like a baby version of Carrie. It's so funny. Yeah, wait till you see that.
So, you're in a band called 6 a.m. and didn't it just go #1 today?
Yeah, it just went #1 today.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Mainstream radio, a song called Life is Beautiful.
Cool.
As heard on Faction, by the way.
That's right, it has
Full
been.
support.
Yay!
Yeah, awesome.
That's right, because I was in at Sirius in, was it Washington?
New York?
New York,
Yeah.
I don't know. Washington and New York, same thing.
I gotta take a listen. I have my head so far up Scandinavian bands' asses.
I know.
Yeah.
But Bam, if you do listen to a song, I think that you should listen to Pray For Me, because I think that's the one you're gonna like.
Okay.
So remember that.
But he might like the stuff.
I mean, you're gonna like all of it.
But he might like stuff like Intermission with all the gothic.
Yeah. You're gonna like it, but I'm saying I just know what you like because we like the same thing. And
Any songs about heroin? Because that's
the whole album.
The whole album.
Dude, I don't know why.
Because it's called it's 6 a.m.'s the band. It's called the Heroin Diaries soundtrack.
Oh yeah.
The whole thing is about heroin.
I don't know why. Every band that I like, I find out that they're just like, you know, either muffed up on heroin, muffed up on speed, or just pure drunks. And I don't know. And it's so funny too because rock stars can get away with that kind of thing. Like, if you get caught with like a bunch of booger sugar and then a hooker, like, and you're on like People magazine, it's cool. Like if Pete Doherty does that, but if you're like some like manager, like you're trying to act respectable, like you're a total scumbag, you're done.
Yeah.
Yep. That's so fucking weird.
Yeah. Or what about the fact that, actresses can get a porno out there and actually become more
That's strategic
famous.
marketing.
Well, it is strategic, but it's bizarre that
it's always
works.
funny how like sex tapes always get like revealed like a month prior to like a season premiere of some sort. It's like, man, it's so smart. Why can't I have one of those? I'm just kidding.
Well,
They rigged that up so bad.
We will not. Where was the other day?
Remember when you were like, you told me that you took naked pictures of me while I was sleeping?
Yeah,
and I was like, what?
we were at dinner, and I go, yeah, man, I got all these naked pictures of Kat while she's sleeping. And I was talking to someone else, and she heard it.
I was like, what?
Like, what? And I go, oh, yeah, I got them on my iPhone. You want to see him? And she's freaking out.
Like, they'll never be the first woman president. Aww.
So how did you guys meet?
How did we meet? We've known each other for quite some time.
Yeah.
First interview with you two ever, by the way. So this is pretty rad
Pretty
right
cool.
now.
Yeah, I know. This is this together. Oh, babe.
We've been making everybody sick.
I know, everybody, like we're
really
all in
sick.
love, and everybody's puking, and it's awesome.
So did you come into the tattoo shop? Or?
No, it was like, Scott Ian and Pearl, his chick, they, I just got a text message one day, and it was like, hey, Pearl wants to hook you up with Nikki. Is that cool? And I was like, yeah, totally. Like, just give my number and, we'll figure it out. And I was assuming, to get tattooed or for the show or something, And then, the next text is like, well, what about Friday or whatever night at Chateau Marmont at 7 p.m.? And I was like, wait, did I just agree to, a blind date without even... No, I was like, fuck,
Mm-hmm.
And I've never gone on a blind date. That's just weird,
You wouldn't be blind because you know what I look like.
Kind of.
Okay, just from album covers. What if I showed up looking like Shout at the Devil? The boots and the whole thing.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So when did you actually realize, I like this dude?
Well,
It took a long time.
I know. We were going through,
Well, she was going through a divorce. I was going through a divorce.
And I think that's why they try to hook us up. They're like, oh, they're perfect.
Yeah,
they're damaged goods.
relate. But see, when she said to me, I was so bitter from my divorce.
I hate girls.
Yeah, it was like,
And he thinks that girls with tattoos are not hot.
I said, a girl with black hair and tattoos.
And for me, I'm like, dude, a guy in a band? I'm sorry. No way.
A guy in a band? What a loser.
No, not a loser, but I was just like, why would I sign up for that?
Why
That's
would I
dumb.
sign up for that? This guy's going to burn me for sure.
For sure.
Seems like if girls have tattoos, you can kind of tell when a girl doesn't really know what they want, or kind of anybody doesn't know what they want, and they just wind up with some
what did you say?
Cherries,
you said the best thing that one night. You were like, your tattoos are a symbol of
of commitment.
Yeah,
for
of commitment.
One. Yeah. Well, people are like,
you're obviously down.
Are you committed to doing this, dude? I go, look at me. I make a commitment. I'm into. Yeah, you get stars on your face. And what's the other thing about tattoos? It helps you keep people away from you wouldn't want to know anyway.
Yeah.
Because they're like, oh man, you're all tattooed up. That's kind of weird. And you're like, well, I wouldn't want to know you anyway.
Yeah.
I love showing up to I live in Pennsylvania, so I'll pull up at the gas station just no shoes on, total scumbag, coming out of a Lamborghini and stuff, and people just what the fuck is going on right now?
But I love wearing nice clothes, and no matter what you wear or what you do, even if you're naked, you always look like. I mean, not a scumbag. Well,
scumbag.
I always look. I just look different constantly. There's no way you could make me over.
Yeah. Like when I was going to court for my divorce, there's no way once your hands are done.
Yeah.
You can ever clean. You can't clean up too much.
Yeah.
You could comb the hair back.
But I like comboing the two, fancy schmancy and scumbag hooker.
Yeah, neck or hands, you're pretty much doomed at that point. So and face in case of
in case you're me.
No stars on this on the side of her face.
When you bought your Lambo, did you get any grief from the dealership or anything?
No, they knew me at that point.
They knew you at that point.
Yeah, when I was 20, I made these videos called CKY, which is basically Jackass
awesome.
Before it happened.
And you had him on there.
Yeah, and I did it all myself. I edited it myself, filmed it with just friends and stuff, and then it just blew up. So I was 20, I was like, fuck it, I'm going to go get a Ferrari. Who cares, And then I did it. After 5 months, I just felt like I'm that 20-year-old jerk-off driving around in a Ferrari, and all these people probably think that my dad bought it for me, but he's just a fucking baker at a grocery store,
He was?
Yeah.
Oh.
So then I got rid of it and got a regular Mercedes, and then after a year, I'm like, fuck it, I don't care what anybody thinks. I liked that car, so then I got a purple Lamborghini, and then drove it around the world in 8 days and ruined it. So then I got a blue Murcielago. So I still have both of them, but
yeah. Because when I bought my Ferrari Testarossa, I went in, I had cutoffs on, no shoes, no shirt, just looked like hell, unshaven for about a week. And I went in, and they were just giving me grief. They were like,
well, when I bought my limo, I'm just kidding.
So when I bought my Volkswagen Rabbit,
I don't have a Volkswagen Rabbit. Oh,
actually, you know what? When I did get the Ferrari, I walked in and I was like, "Yeah, you had a red 360 Medina in here." They're like, "I'm like, where is it?" I drove all the way. They're like, "Look, kid, it's in the garage getting worked on." I'm like, "Well, I want to see it." They're like I said, it's in the garage getting worked on. And then
I just want to buy it.
They're like, all right, fine. And then they come down and they show it to me. I'm like, damn, this thing is nice. You know, like, yeah, it is nice. You ready to go now? I'm like, yeah, I want to buy it. And they're like, what do you mean? And then, like, I pull out, like, my checkbook, and then they
were like,
change their attitude so bad.
Immediately,
they're like,
right?
oh, can I get you something to drink? Like, dude, you know what?
Yeah.
You know how many times I felt like Julia Roberts in Pretty Woman, like, going to a Christian Dior store or any kind of, like, nice store? It's always like, they're not like, can I help you? They're like, can you please get the hell out of here because you can't afford to do this? And I'm just like looking at her going, like, look, lady.
I gotta say, Bam and I have had this conversation before. But,
okay, so I'll stop talking.
No, but growing up dirt poor in Alabama, and I think it's probably the fantasy of every single poor person is to do that, is to walk in to one of those places and buy something really expensive because they always look down on you, man. And it's just the worst feeling ever.
Yeah, and I'm like, who are you? You know, like,
but society's changed, right?
It's a lot different now.
Things have changed so much.
Yeah, and like when I got the Hummer, these three salesmen were all just sitting there talking to themselves and laughing and stuff, and I'm sitting there like waiting for them to stop, and they're looking at me, and then they keep talking again, and then finally I was like, yo, can I fucking buy this? You know, and they're like,
buy this already?
Yeah, and they're like, well, that one's already sold. I'm like, whatever, this one, that one, whatever. Like, and then they're like, oh, it's so fucking.
It's just different, but I think, you know, I kind of miss the days too, like where it was a taboo to be totally tattooed. I mean, there's a certain magic about it that like I liked individuality. I mean, that's why I got tattooed in the first place. You know, I like related to that, and like it wasn't like a cry for attention or anything. But I feel like now it's like, everybody's just like, it's crazy. Like, kids come in and they get tattooed, they start on their forearm, and I'm like, man, I waited so long to like go down. It was such a big step for me, and these people are like, oh, it's cool, like nobody cares.
No,
I can get a job, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I talk to kids and they go, oh man, I can't wait till I'm 18, I'm gonna get a sleeve.
It's crazy.
A sleeve.
A sleeve. I'm just like, really? You're just going to start with a sleeve, like right out.
I love it.
It's great, but it's like crazy.
No, I'm saying, I love it that, you know.
Yeah, I started off right away with the...
Your lower back?
Yeah, no, this one right here. And that hurt so bad on
your stomach? Yeah.
And then on my ribs right away for 8 hours.
How old were you when you got your first tattoo?
It was like 99, so I was like 20.
I thought you could get tattooed once you're, or if your parents say it's okay.
It used to be like that in California. You could get parental consent when you were 16 years old, but then they changed the law like 7 years ago. You got to be 18.
Mm-hmm. So you got a tour coming up?
I do. Motley's going to go out on tour this summer, and
I'm gonna miss you.
What are we going to do? Make everybody throw up. Everyone out there in the radio's going.
I know.
And you're going to North Carolina for 3 weeks too, right?
Yep, I'll be going to North Carolina, but then I'll be back for that. I'll be fine.
I'll be fine.
Well, it's a 1 hour flight to Philadelphia.
I know.
We're having a massive party coming up.
Yeah, tell me about that party. You know you should fly out for that.
Yeah, I will.
Tell me.
April 20th.
Yeah, I'm filming a movie with Warner Brothers called Where the Fuck is Santa, and I'm going to Finland to capture Santa
and that's where Santa's
bring him back
from.
Yeah, Lapland, Finland, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
And, I'm bringing them back to Westchester, and I'm going to have, like, 10 to 20 pro skaters in my skate barn, and then we're going to have this band called the Moxie play. Yeah, it's going to be...
The Moxie Crew?
No, they're from Westchester. It's
a joke.
I like that, the Moxie Crew. That'd be cool.
Moxie Crew.
Cover band.
Yeah, we got to go to that.
Yeah, you should come out.
So that's where the real Santa's from.
Yeah, that's where Santa originated from.
Everybody
from Finland.
Thinks Santa's from the North Pole, but he's not.
No.
The North Pole
Where's
is just
the North Pole
with ice.
compared to... Is it Lapland?
Yeah, Lapland, Finland.
I have something from Lapland at my shop. It's a little drum.
Yeah, it's like
so
way up north in
is
Finland.
As north as you can get. What's the North Pole? Where's that?
It's just...
Alaska?
There's nothing there. Like, it costs $13,000 to take an ice chopping boat there per person. So
nobody goes there.
Yeah, there's nothing there at all. It's just
Santa's not there.
There's no Santa Claus in the
There's
North
got to be
Pole.
something up there that represents Santa.
So hold on, you're bringing Santa back from Lapland to your house.
Yeah.
But how are you going to find him? Is this for like what's? I want to know what happens.
Well,
I have to wait until it comes out.
Yeah, we're gonna go there.
You guys have to go to your party.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. I'm bringing like Chad from CKY with me, and Heroin Novak, who's coming out with a book called The Dream Seller, and then we're filming the movie. And
I have Dream Seller tattooed on me that Novak did.
Yeah.
Yeah, at your wedding.
Mm-hmm. And and actually James Cox, who did Wonderland and
Highway.
And Highway. Yeah.
That's gonna be great.
Yeah, and we're filming that in Baltimore, and I actually recommended to him that Kat plays
a strung out girl.
yeah, Angie in the film. So, and they were totally down with it, and I was just like, I don't want to have a casting call with like random girls that I don't know. Like I already know that I can do a perfect job if it was Kat or something, you know, like, plus it's right up her alley. You gotta read it.
It's right up her alley. She looks like a drug addict. Jesus.
Well, I gave you a script, actually.
I know. I can't wait to read it.
Yeah.
I want to check it.
I know.
Novak has done some pretty fucked shit too, but he didn't wind up in a garbage can in London. By Andy McCoy.
By Andy McCoy.
Andy McCoy's my favorite.
If you ask him about it, he'll get all wound up. Mm-hmm. He'll get all wound up.
He's actually going to be in the
movie.
In the Christmas movie.
You got to tell him I said hey.
Yeah, I'm getting like every good rock band involved.
Last time I saw him was in Helsinki, and he was so hammered.
Yeah.
And he was telling me he was sober. He was literally telling me he was sober, and he could barely stand up. It was classic.
So what made you want to stop everything?
You know what? I just hit a wall. I just hit a wall one time, and you know, I'd have overdoses, and I just woke up one day and said, I'm done. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm done with this, and I quit. And
like cigarettes and everything? Like,
well, no, I smoked cigarettes until what? 3 months ago.
Yeah.
Oh,
I just quit. When I quit things, I just quit.
It's like me.
I'm like really dedicated to stuff. So, yeah, I mean, I'm pretty much a monk now.
But like when you did wake up in London in the garbage can, like
you love that story.
He loves that.
I just love that. I love that Andy McCoy was involved because he's like my favorite ever. Like, you know, and he actually gave me this tattoo.
I love that. Andy is a pirate.
Yeah, full blown.
A full blown pirate.
Yeah.
He's really a pirate.
I love that. But you know, no, not really, because pirates raped and killed children, innocent children. Did you know that?
Okay, how about he's a full blown gypsy?
Okay, yeah, gypsy.
Oh,
is better
gypsy's
word, for
fine.
Sure. Okay, so he scams people.
he is the Johnny Depp character in Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
But
in real life.
In real life. It's not like a character. I mean, he's lives it and breathes it. As long as I've known him for like almost 20 years, and he's always been the same. Mm-hmm. Same guy.
Man, you're getting me stoked right now because I'm going to see him in like 2 weeks. He's playing a show with Hanoi Rocks in a town called Tampere.
Really?
Yeah, and we're going to involve that in the movie.
I try to go to Finland every year, and this last year was the first year I didn't.
Isn't that where we met?
We met at the Rainbow.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
The Rainbow on Sunset?
Vila introduced me to you.
Oh. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, because you were getting ready to do a tattoo. Yeah.
And then we went back to like...
They were filming, or
it was
they
like
were
Elton John's house or something. It was like where they were recording.
No, they're at the Paramore, and they were doing Dark Light, and
no, they weren't. They were doing Love Metal.
It wasn't. Was it Love Metal?
Yeah, it was before Love Metal came out.
Oh yeah.
Because I remember he wanted me to tattoo his back like the Ramones for the cover, and then they ended up going like we didn't have time to do a whole back piece by the time they needed the artwork, so it was like. And then I'm just doing it black with a gold hologram, which I thought was great. Mm-hmm. But that's how we met. And you were wasted.
Who was your influences when you started Motley Crue? Like, who did you listen to?
Kat Von D.
I was listening to Kat Von D. I was like really into 70s glam stuff, like Bowie and Mott the Hoople, and
I love Mott the Hoople.
Mott the Hoople's amazing, and you know, that whole most of the bands from Britain, you know, I love those bands.
But you know who everybody should know about nowadays is Josh Rouse.
Oh yeah, amazing.
That's our new favorite guy.
What's he all about?
Amazingness.
Complete 70s.
It's just, you know, you can't describe it. It's like, it's awesome.
Yeah, it's really it is.
That's like our songs now. every time we play it.
What, the light therapy?
Light therapy is a good song. Come back.
The whole
album is good. Yeah.
But it's like, imagine Daryl Hall and John Oates meets the Bee Gees meets Billy
awesome.
Billy Corgan's voice.
Almost. No, it's
almost a little whiny like that.
It's not whiny. It's like It's like he's singing.
But he's mellow. But he's got this kind of thin thing going on, which I like. In his voice.
Yeah, Jim, I let Fireball Jim, I showed him that music, and he was like, oh, he has the voice of, what's the guy that killed himself? Stabbed himself in the heart.
Jesus. Who?
Not Jesus.
No, Jesus was crucified.
He stabbed himself in the heart?
Yeah, in bed. He was in a really popular emo band. It's not Bright Eyes, it's Elliott Smith.
Oh, yeah, who the hell?
He stabbed himself?
Yeah, with a knife.
How do you...
that's the mystery.
Did he fall on it?
No, he was dead.
That's pretty fucking gnarly.
She did it.
So you grew up in Idaho, right?
Babe.
That's kind of hot.
She did it.
She did it. I regressed into my...
We went to this party. Oh, never mind. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No.
What? Which party?
Just how the one that we went to, like, the details party, and we were sitting... looking at everything.
Oh.
Yeah, no, never mind. Go on.
No, this is a good story.
Say it.
Yeah, okay, so everyone in there is wearing like their little
these like
Armani
red carpet like
and their
lame
perfect little
parties.
shirts, and the guys every guy looked exactly the
every
same.
Girl
every girl looked exactly the same. The same lip job, the same boob job, the same dress.
Talking about the same nothings.
The same one tattoo, the girl, with the barbed wire, the Pam Anderson thing. It's just like...
I don't even think they were that cool.
No, but it was pretty bad.
Yeah, so we were sitting in the corner being all looking all
we were
like...
all looking all dark and stuff. And people were like walking by going like...
nobody was talking to us. It was great. Except the people playing Guitar Hero. They talked to us.
The Guitar Hero people.
But,
random in the kitchen.
And then you lean over and you say...
Well, I said...
If we could be serial killers,
who would you kill?
And we looked around the room and I was
let's like get into this thing, like Bonnie and Clyde serial killers, and this could like...
I was like, the girl in the white, she
be huge. So we were figuring like, and then how we would kind of seduce them off the property and then chop them up.
It's horrible. This is why I said never mind. Okay. But then it was like, and
then we throw them in a garbage dumpster
in London.
In London.
Best story ever.
Best story ever.
Well, if you could hear any song in the world right now, what would it be?
Say it.
You say it. I want to know what you're thinking.
Oh, I was thinking Eagles of Death Metal.
Oh, yeah, Eagles of Death Metal. I can't wait for it. Okay, listen, when their new album comes out, Jesse wrote me a song on there. It's called High Voltage, and there's another song called Cheap Thrills that we did backups on. It's so good. Like, it's going to be my next favorite album for sure for a long time.
I want to hear it.
It was supposed to come out Valentine's Day, and they're still recording it.
Oh, really?
Can't rush perfection.
No.
Well, let's rock out to it right now. There's Radio Bam, Sirius 28, and thanks for coming out.
Yeah! We're going hot right now.
Stop. Run for your life.
Look what we found in Don Vito's ass. This is Radio Bam, baby.
On Faction 28.
Eagles of Death Metal on Radio Bam. Obviously, I'm not Bam Margera. I'm not Bam Margera. I'm Pindar. Will Pendarvis, CEO of Faction. Bam has asked me to host this special edition of Radio Bam. We just heard Kat Von D with her boyfriend, Nikki Sixx, their first interview as a couple. And it doesn't get any better than that, or does it? How about Steve-O in the hospital? You'll find out exactly why Steve-O is in the hospital, how he got there, and a lot of other interesting little tidbits from Steve-O in just a little bit. Let's get into 6 a.m. You heard us talking about Nikki Sixx's new band, 6 a.m. This is called Pray For Me from the Heroin Diaries CD. It's a soundtrack to the Heroin Diaries book that Nikki Sixx wrote. It's on Radio Bam. Steve-O coming up next.
It's Radio. This is Ryan Dunn, and you've tuned in to Radio Bam, Series 28 Faction. And I have no idea why they gave us this stupid show. Whoever hired us should have their job title reevaluated, because they are a fuck-up.
What's up, buddy, man? Bro, pal? Just got in.
Yeah, brother. What's going on, bro?
Sweet, man, dude, sweet.
Cool.
Hi, how are you? Good to see you. Yeah, dude, no way, man. A little rehab vision.
Yeah.
Sweet. It's fired up.
So how's it here?
It's fine, man.
Cool.
I was making a list of fucking shit that I hate about being on drugs and alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Are we live yet?
The come down. Yeah.
Hey, man, what are you in town for?
I had a bunch of meetings and stuff, and then Element had this like girls' fashion show type thing, and then and I'm just gonna get another tattoo, and then I'm gonna bail home on Sunday night.
Sweet. What tattoo are you getting?
I'm just gonna continue this, but here. Yeah.
You got a lot of fucking tats now, huh? How far does it go up your arm?
What this? All the way up.
Your sleeve now.
Yeah.
So did someone in Rake call you? They wanted to shoot me for the cover of Ink. I'm like, I'm not fucking good on cover of Ink. It's like,
you got a wall
Steve
on Leon.
You know, I didn't know you had so many. I don't know if you want to. Sure, man. You know me, dude. Sure, man. Like, I'm in bed. I just told Rake suggested you. Fucking hell, how's it going? Good, man. Hang in there. Yeah. Feeling good. Is this thing rolling?
Yeah.
Finally.
To keep it a secret.
Okay, sweet.
From this place.
Oh my god. Yeah, you can kill that then.
So is this what the loony bin is? Or
No, this is the loony bin. Actually, sure, it's the loony bin. Is it okay if should I film it with a flip cam? Yeah, go for it, dude. Yeah, I can that's what they say about rules, man. Meant to be broken, dude.
Nobody can see us here, I don't think.
Well, I'm gonna, like... Just because I'm trying to quit alcohol and drugs doesn't mean that I don't like breaking rules. Hey, how are you, man? Good to see you.
How's it going?
Hey, dude, watch me. I'm quiet on the set.
How many people are in there?
I got 2 roommates. Yeah.
So what do you do when you want to jerk off?
When I jerk off, I just wait till everyone's snoring. Don't worry, both my roommates snore. Plus, I've been so stoked, like... Sorry. Really, man? I mean, you've seen me, like, quit the booger sugar before and shit. No, we need you to sit here and pour this.
Do you like smoke 3 times as much now?
Do I smoke 3 times as much?
Because every time I'm trying not to like drink or anything, like I always wind up smoking 2 packs of cigarettes.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know about 3 times as much, but definitely smoke. Have action. Yeah, dude. So everybody thinks I'm in the loony bin, but I'm actually in rehab. Yeah. You were in the loony bin. Yeah, I was definitely in the loony bin. I took you to the loony bin. Yeah.
What's the loony bin like?
Dude, I was chilling like in my apartment the day before I got evicted. Well, I mean, I had been evicted and I had to be out. So
what are you doing with all the skate ramp stuff?
My other 3 apartments I still have.
Okay. In the same complex?
I mentioned that there was 4.
So you got evicted from one, but you still have 3 others in the same building?
Yeah, totally.
That's pretty ridiculous. Same landlord?
Yeah. Yeah, totally. So I had to be completely out, and I'm like, fuck, man, I'll be damned if I'm not jumping out my fucking bedroom window 25 feet down onto that fucking concrete fucking sidewalk, man. They better bring me cardboard boxes or fucking a hot tub or something, you know, like, and I want to fucking jump ramp in my living room. I'm going to jump a motorcycle out of my living room sliding door and fucking land on the roof of the building next door. And I was all jazzed. I'm sending these fucking psycho emails fucking saying, if you guys don't bring me something to land on, I'm gonna fucking promise you I'll find out how many bones get broken when I land on the fucking concrete. I'm ready to fucking die.
Who were you saying it to?
To everyone in the world. Yeah, Knoxville and fucking
You're about 200 other people on the red email list.
Yeah. So I'm like, call time's gonna be at 10 a.m. And then, turns out I was scheduling my own intervention.
And not only did you were scheduling your own intervention, but I called them back and pushed the intervention back 2 hours. I was like, can we shoot at noon? I didn't want to get up early, even for his intervention.
The intervention at high noon, I can't do it at high noon.
I know you're suicidal and all, but can you push back the suicide for 2 hours?
And Knoxville says, what's with the early call times? Sheesh.
Traffic and shit, and I can't wake up. Let's just do it at high noon.
Yeah, high noon. You're not kidding. Yeah, the kid was hot. So anyway, yeah, so Knoxville shows up with Tremaine and Dimitri at Big Ridge. It's like 8 dudes strong, and they come filing in. They tell Dimitri to take notes because they're going to his house next. Fucking, they say, Steve-O, get dressed, fucking, you're going in. They didn't say loony bin, they said it was going to be a 3-day evaluation. So I tell them,
well, come on, how can we fucking say, hey, we're taking you to the nut house? Give us a break.
The funny farm.
So where am I going? Looney Bin? No, nothing like that.
Yeah, I told him, I'm not going for fucking, that was my story, I'm not going.
But like, are the people in there like loony, or are they mellow?
Oh, dude, I saw people fucking rolling on the ground and singing to their own asses while they were shitting themselves. Hell yeah.
Really?
What, England was in there?
Yeah, God, it feels so good to be on camera again, man. It's been fucking 19 days. Yeah. Man, you know, everyone thinks that Steve-O is going to be all, like, tame and shit. It's just the alcohol and drugs that I want to leave behind. It's part of my recovery. Yeah. I'm making a list of... I'm thinking about getting this fucking shit tattooed on me, like... Shit that sucks about being on alcohol and drugs. Shit that I can't fucking stand. Trashing hotel rooms. You know, like, just for dumb reasons. Mean verbal attacks on my loved ones. Airports on day 2 and 3. That sucks. I hate being
big time.
strung out in the airport on fucking your 3rd day awake.
Because you have to be awake.
Yeah, I fucking hate that.
Or you'll miss your flight, and then you have to be even more awake waiting for the next one and dealing with the bullshit.
When you don't answer your door and your phone. You know when some people are knocking at your door and you're like...
Yeah.
You're like,
no.
Yeah. Just all this shit, you know. If I can keep it fresh in my head.
Throwing out $1,000 in ones in New York City and walking on them like rose petals. People think it's cool to walk on rose petals. Well, I walk on money.
I was so fucking mad at you at that time. Like, I was like, that's the night I almost punched you. And then I saw that footage the next day of you doing that, and I was like... I couldn't be mad at you long.
Yeah. So anyway, man, now I'm in fucking rehab, dude. Like, I'm really jazzed on, man. Like,
tell you one of So, how long do you have to stay?
I don't have to even be here, man.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, sure, it's gonna help with my felony case, but yeah, nah, dude, I'm just here on my own, dude. Came up with the idea to get clean. You went to rehab and broke the fuck out.
Yeah.
I was so jealous.
Well, I was on my way. I was flying to like Sedona, Arizona, to go to this rehab, and I had a layover in Denver where Glom lives, and I had to take this phone call with Brett Michaels from Poison because Vanes was going to do this tour, and he's like, "So how's it going?" I'm like, "Actually, not so good. I'm on my way to rehab right now." And I told him which one. He said that he's been there, and that place is not for you. You're going to be doing, like, water volleyball with group activities and, like, puzzles and shit. I'm like, fuck, man, I don't want to do that. Like,
I got
So I made it there, and then I just rented a car at the airport, and then I drove to Minnesota.
There's always this place.
What the hell is that?
I just fucked up.
Now it's a nudie resort?
There's always this place.
Oh, man.
That's cool. We can take a little break.
No, I don't know.
You know, it doesn't need to be on camera, but that dude Randy, the bull guy, I was chilling with him last night. And old Gary LaFue's lawyer, Stevie.
You're evicted from your apartment, but you could keep your other three. What the hell is that?
I have no idea.
Sorry, fellas. Hold that last thought. I done fucked it up. I don't know why they sent me.
Yeah, man, it's good to see you, bro, dude. Yeah, right on.
So, okay, I have the... You know what, running again. What were you guys talking about?
Look at this, dude. Totally out of control.
Well, that's Hoffman-esque.
I just did the Mentos Diet Pepsi enema up my ass.
Oh, you know what?
On roller skates.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude. What was that for?
Just for the Jackass World.
Oh, yeah. Wow, dude. For halfassworld.com.
Wow, he's talking shit.
Yes. 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 I had that one on my sleeve for months.
He got Jeff in the gooch too with the stun gun brass knuckles.
Dude, that shit sucks. It hurts so bad.
Yeah.
It goes through your whole body, like, and then you're just mad.
What happened with the Mentos Pepsi bomb?
It just shot out real hard right up my ass, and like Tremaine's like holding my ass open. I'm on roller skates trying to balance.
I cut a hole. I gave him my boxers and cut a hole in the boxers in the back.
Yeah, so it's just these white boxers with the ass cut out.
As I was cutting it, I had a knife and just about like went. So Bam cut the rest.
Man, that's fucking fantastic.
I hope someone's coming.
That's all good. It's all good.
Man, it is quiet and mellow here. It's cool.
Yeah.
What about that girl that said she was going to blow you as soon as you walked in the door? What happened?
I don't know. I think that she was having a manic episode. When I was checking into rehab, fucking I go outside to smoke a cigarette and I get a light from this chick. She can't even get past lighting my cigarette without telling me how much she'd love to suck my dick.
Is she here for sex addicts?
I don't know. I don't know.
I was thinking about it, like, if you're in sex, and then some other girl is like, yeah, man, I'm just addicted to pussy, like, I want to fuck everything. Yeah, I'm addicted to cock, I just want to fuck everything. Like, why would you not go do that?
It's like in AA meetings, like you go and there's no booze there. But in a sex addict meeting, there's cocks and pussy. Everything.
And everybody's addicted to sex.
You know?
Like, why wouldn't
they
it just be...
supply the stuff that you're addicted to in sex addicts meetings, right there.
Like, if there's some hot girl, like... Why would you be like, yeah, we can't do that. Yeah, I know we can't do it, but I'm
I got it right here. It's like going to an AA meeting and they have shots laid out. You go to a sex addict meeting, they have shots of cock and pussy laid out.
Yeah.
I don't understand that at all.
I know. I gotta check one of them out.
It's probably just one secret big orgy, dude.
Do they have them here, Steve-O?
I haven't heard about an SA meeting, no. I assume that's what it's called.
We'll go tell them that you like to fuck all day long.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Like, oh, dude. I've got one for Jackass World, dude. Fuck it, I'm doing it.
And that's where the tape recorders stop. Tonight's historic edition of Radio Bam, featuring a Steve-O interview from the hospital. I have to say, I'm Will Pendarvis, by the way, in Hollywood, California, in for Bam Margera. He's on an airplane right now. He will be back next week. And Bam asked me to host this show. I have to say, I did visit Steve-O in the hospital a couple of weeks ago, and he looks healthy and seems to be happy, and I'm excited for him. All right, before this edition of Radio Bam is over, I have one more song to play for you. Bam wanted me to play the song for you. It's a band out of Westchester, Pennsylvania, Bam's hometown. It's a band he really likes. The band is called Moxie. Chad Ginsburg of CKY has recently been working with the band to produce some of their songs. Bam has filmed a video for the song that we're going to hear, and that's how we'll wrap up the show tonight on Radio Bam. Bam back next week. This is the Moxie with Step Up on Radio Bam, Sirius 28 Faction.
That's Radio Bam for this week.
We're done.
Tune in next week for more.
You can leave now.
It's Radio Bam.
Radio Bam every Monday, 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific.
Email me now at Radio Bam.
Why don't you take a picture of your sweet white ass and send it on over to Radio Bam at Sirius-Radio.com.
Call Radio Bam at 877-PORN-BAG.
That's 877-PORN-BAG. Sweet dreams, Peapod.
Bye, everybody. See you next week.
On Sirius 28 Faction. Later.